Hey everybody, I have a fantastic video for you. It's all about our first family, so let's jump right in. I have one of these block decor pieces. I already took all of the paper off because I used it on a different project. And this nativity scene, they're little chunky wood pieces from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to use my rich black, and I show you the truffle. I didn't end up using it. And then this Waverly plaster. So I painted all of the pieces in the rich black, and then I added wood glue on the bottoms along with some hot glue. And I am going to add all of the nativity pieces onto the decor piece, which I also painted in black. And then on the bottom, I did put some of that cork sheet from the Dollar Tree so that it didn't scratch any of the tables that I decide to put it on. And I'm just cleaning up the excess wood glue off of all of the pieces. And I'm not going to make you watch me glue all of the pieces on, just a couple of pieces, and then I think you get it. And I want to apologize. This video was supposed to be out last week, but I have been so sick with, I don't know, a cold or the flu, coughing so much that my ribs actually hurt. So I'm finally starting to come around and have a bit of a voice. I may have to stop from time to time to cough, but other than that, I'm getting there. So anyway, now I'm taking this Waverly plaster and I am going to just dry brush it on the entire piece. And I did do the front and the back when I said the entire piece. So now I have these little fairy lights, and I am going to take the little battery pack and I'm going to hot glue it to the back of one of the figures. I can't remember which one I glued it on. Maybe it was Joseph. I'm not positive. But anyway, I just placed it on with the button facing up so that you can turn it on and off easily. And then I'm just going to run it along the back side of that decor piece. And I'm just going to, so I'm going from one end to the other and then back as far as I can, and just lighting up as much of the back as I can. And then I'm going to tack them down with the hot glue. And I did kind of twist the wires around so that they were kind of easier to control before I tacked them down. And that's really all I did for this. I just think it's so simple, but it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Now, I do kind of think about putting another set of fairy lights just on the peak of the stable so that it looks like the star is like shining. Let me know what you guys think. Should I put that extra set of fairy lights around the peak or just leave it as is? Anyway, I love how this came out and I hope you guys do too. Let me know what you think of this one. Now, the rest of this video, I purchased the items from my sweet friends Kay and Trish from Crafting Cousins. This is not sponsored. They don't even know I'm doing this, but I wanted to give them a shout out. I will have their Etsy store linked down below. Go check them out. They have so many beautiful pieces for Christmas and for everyday decor. So go check them out. They have so much stuff. You're going to love them. I love these ladies. Anyway, let's get back to crafting. So I got this set. It comes with a wood round, and it's not just a chintzy one like at the Dollar Tree. This is good quality stuff, people. And then this one says joy, and then the words to the world. So I purchased these because I was going to go on their live. And honestly, I totally spaced it. And I'm so upset with myself that I missed it. But yeah, I'm so disappointed. But anyway, so I'm going to take some painter's tape and I'm just going to make a line at the, I don't know, maybe like 2/3 mark. It's not quite half. But anyway, I'm just going to add the tape so that I can do some painting. I'm going to use my Dixie Belle white cap and the Anchor chalk paints. And I'm going to do the wider side with the white cap and the words to the world in the white cap. So once the white dried, I took the paint or the painter's tape off, and I'm just going to move it to the edge of the white paint. And I am going to take the same paintbrush. So it's almost going to be like a grayish color, but the way it worked, because I used a stencil brush, and I'm not sure why I did this, but happy accident, I guess. It almost made like streaks, like you could almost see, I don't know, it like a, I don't want to say a pinstriping, but you can see the streaks in it. You'll see in just a minute. But I loved the way it looked. I was going to do another coat, and I'm like, nope, see it? I'm like, no, you know what? I love the way this looks. So I just kept it. So there you go. And now I'm going to take this joy piece and I'm going to use my little, like the little sponge on a stick. And I did the same thing. I used the same white or the same sponge that I used for the white, and I pounced on this joy, and it kind of gave it like a black stone look. I don't know. It was really, really cool, and I I love how it came out. So you'll see. So once the wood round dried, I'm just going to take my finger sander because I did get some paint on the edge and I did not want that. So I just went around the wood round and just kind of cleaned it up and got rid of all of the black and white paint that was on the edge. Now I'm just going to arrange all of the words on the wood round. And so the joy, because of the Y being so much bigger, I couldn't center it the way I painted this, but it's absolutely stunning. So I took this Type Bond Quick and Thick, and I put it all over the back of all of the words, and I just taped them down onto the wood round and let them dry. And then I'm taking this black and white, oh my goodness, it's not like a, oh my goodness. Why am I drawing a blank, guys? Like gingham ribbon, buffalo check, that's the word. So I took two strips and one longer than the other, and I'm just going to make a double bow. I'm going to, find the center on both of them, and then I will make the awareness ribbon and scrunch it in the center and just tie it off with some jute twine. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. So now, honestly, I tried to do, if you don't know Kathy Joe, I don't know, you must live under a rock, but Kathy Joe DIY, she makes a big bow with ribbon like this, the same way that we make our finger bows, but she doesn't use like her fingers, like she folds it on her table. She calls it the Kathy Joe bow, and which I think is fabulous. And I tried doing it and I couldn't do it. So I got to watch her some more to see how she does it because haven't quite gotten it yet. So that's why I just did the double bow on this one. But I will link Kathy Joe's channel down below too. If you love crafts and you love to laugh, you got to go check her out. So anyhow, I'm just going to hot glue that to the top, and then I'm going to take the tails and do like an accordion kind of pinch on the ends or the tails. Now I had cut them, but I decided that they needed to be shorter because they were kind of covering my joy and covering my joy. Anyway, they were covering my word and I didn't like it. So I cut them down and then I tacked them off to the side. And here it is. I think it's so beautiful. The true reason for the season right here. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Okay, for this next one, I have this like stack that I ordered from, again, the Crafting Cousins. So I have the white cap, the rich black, the truffle. What else did I use? Sun-kissed. And then this like metallic paint. It's called white opal. I know it doesn't focus very well. I get it to eventually, but anyway, it says white opal and it's beautiful. So I took all of the pieces apart because they're layered and I can't remember what it's called. But I used all of those colors and then I'm taking my wood glue and my finger and I'm just going to put the wood glue on the back of all of the pieces and layer them up the way they're supposed to be. And this turns out so beautiful. Now I did open up the Crafting Cousins Etsy page so I could see how they painted everything. And I wanted it to be as close as possible because it was so beautiful on their page. So again, I'm going to have their Etsy page linked down below. So make sure you go check them out. Like seriously, these ladies, they're beautiful souls and they are amazing creators. So you're going to love these things. So I don't know why I'm making you watch me put all of this glue on, but I promise I won't make you watch for all the other pieces. But you're just going to layer everything back up the way it's supposed to be, and it's stunning. So that is the last piece. So I'm just going to let the glue dry on that one a little bit before I move on to the next part. I apologize. I had to stop and cough. So anyways, now I'm taking this rich black paint from Waverly and I'm just going over the edge, being careful not to get any on the back. I didn't want to paint the back, but the front was okay because it was already black. So there you go. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm kind of thinking I might want to try to squeeze some of those fairy lights in between the different layers. Let me know what you think of that idea and let me know what you think of this piece. Okay, this last piece, I'm going to use my wood tint in walnut. This one is super quick. It's an ornament with the Holy Night. So I just took these pieces. It was just 4 pieces. I did them all in the wood tint. And then I am going to dry brush all of them with the plaster chalk paint. And then I'm just going to put all of the pieces together. And they slide together so nicely. Like, Kay and Trish, if you're watching this, these are so amazing. You guys did such a great job with these. They're so beautiful. I absolutely love them. So here I am just putting everything together. So because I wasn't sure if it was going to stay together, I just took my hot glue and I just tacked the smallest amount of glue I could possibly do on the inside of the top piece that holds everything together. Then I took some twine, some jute twine, and I just folded it in half. Don't mind my hands. I have wood tint all over my hands. Anyway, lost some of my air there. But anyway, so I'm just going to thread the twine in the little loop at the top, and then I'm going to tie it off, and that's how I will hang this piece up. Now, I have a sister who is a minister, and I think this might make a pretty addition to her Christmas gifts. But shh, don't tell her. Anyway, here it is. I think it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy my content, and they'll push it out for others to enjoy as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. And I will see you all in the next one.